So hi guys, we're gonna get ready to do some basic sun salutations. Again, I'm not gonna be able to see you clicking in, but I just want to thank you for your viewership. I'm gonna start setting up the mat, making sure that the mat's nice, spread out, clean. It was raining out here, but it's pretty dry on this concrete, or whatever you want to call this, asphalt. On this asphalt right here. So it's going to be pretty simple. What we're going to do is just go through a simple sun salutation, which is common. It's your flow. It's pretty much a transition type of sequence, so that each pose that you kind of go through, you can do a flow or sun salutation, and you can get some really great benefits. Now, some people have done like whole sun salutation classes, and that's the only thing that they've done in the class, which is really, really beneficial for the body too. There's actually some part in the year, I believe it's the summer solstice as well as the winter solstice, that people come together and they take these beans, about 108 beans, and every time they complete a sun salutation, they take one of the beans and they drop it into the bowl. And they do this until they're completely done. And I've done this once before, and I mean, it's amazing. So you can have a full yoga workout for your whole body just through doing these sun salutations, right? But it is important to practice, and it's important to, kind of get them right. So if you have any questions, please know I'm going to be, I'm going to stay online after I finish. I definitely want to engage you guys more. My phone will not let me flip around, so that I can speak with you and walk you through it. But I'm working on getting that changed, because I think that would be really beneficial for you guys as my students or viewers to be able to interact with me. So for now, I apologize. But again, we're going to get started. So this is our place. We found this spot in Brooklyn. Literally, we walked here and we found it, and let's get started. I'll go ahead and set up this phone in my makeshift there we go, my makeshift tripod, right? It's probably not perfect, but it's gonna work, right? Because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna work it. So we begin by coming to the edge of our mat. Now, you can stay on your mat the long way. I'm going to show you this way how your body's supposed to be, okay? So we come into mountain pose, and our feet should be about hips width apart. So to find our hips width, we take our two fists, we press them together. You can take your hands and your fists, and you can hug your knees around them, or you can hug your knees around the arches of your feet. Feet are nice and parallel, in line with one another. Boy, somebody needs to get a hold of me. So I'm going to stay here with you guys though, right? We are doing this until the end. We're not going to be distracted. And what we want to do is be able to kind of drop the weight into our heels. So if you're standing with me, let your body kind of fall. So like your shoulders falls, your sits bone falls, your knees fall, all the way down into your heels. Maybe web the toes so that the toes are nice and firm in the ground, okay? So take your time in setting yourself up so that you can follow this throughout the whole practice, and it'll become habitual. So we'll tuck in the tailbone just a little bit. Remember Steve Urkel? Remember how he used to be like this? We're not gonna go that far, but we're just gonna go a little bit. And we tuck in our tailbone. Roll our shoulders back away from the ears, and try to let go of your hands. So let your fingertips hang heavy. We have a tendency to hold on to stuff, and we'll stand here like this in our pose, and we're like tense. Let go. Yeah, there we go. Use your breath, inhale and exhale, to just assist you, right? Guide you through this point of relaxation. You want to let go of anything that was going on before you came to view this broadcast. Especially if you're doing the practice with us, let it all go. None of that's important. All your thoughts, you can't address every thought in your mind at one time. It's just not going to happen. You just can't do it. Right now, just follow me here in the present moment. Slowly take your arms and allow them to rise. Tuck your tuck your pinkies in towards one another. So basically, your shoulders are rotating inward, right? So now when we are standing on our mats, you should kind of look like this, okay? Inhale, reach the hands up high overhead. And exhale, stabilize. We can stay in this mountain pose for a few more moments. Try to get those fingertips up a little bit higher. Maybe you lift your chest up a little bit more so that your rib cage comes towards your heart, or your heart lifts up towards your chest, and then your eyes take a gaze, and maybe they look up towards the sky. Some people can back bend, right? And they go all the way back. Only go as far as you can go, okay? Inhale, and then on the exhale, what you're going to do is you're going to bring your whole body down, and you're going to release your arms into a forward fold. Here, if you like, you can shake your head, yes or no. You can get real crazy with it. Or you can take your arms, you can bring them together. If you want, you can take your fingers, interlace them, bring them up over your head, and then drop them down. So like there's all these beautiful modifications that you can do, right? Then what we do is we come up and we walk our hands up. And we're going above or below the knees, never on the kneecap. So our hands will be like this, and what we're hoping to do is have a tabletop back. Like somebody could lay a teacup on your back and it wouldn't fall. If you like, your back's not that flexible, bring your hands up above the knees and just try to find if this is comfortable for you. Remember, above or below. And then what we do is we release. So we're going to take our hands, we're going to push it down. Our left foot is going to go back. Our right foot is going to go back. And we're going to come into what's called an upper push-up plank. Here, we're going to take our bodies and we can make sure that we're in a nice stable position, leaning the upper body forward while the heels push back towards the edge of the mat. Squeeze from the abdomen, inhale, and then on the exhale, look down at your hands and adjust them so that your shoulders hug the sides of your body. Then come up to a up dog. Here, if you like, you can also do a cobra as a modification, okay? So you can do both. I'm going to do an up dog for this practice. And then take your toes, tuck them under, downward facing dog. First downward dog of the day. Maybe stay here for a few minutes. Maybe walk the heels out. Really shake that head. Yes and no. And then to adjust your downward facing dog, you want to shoot your hips up towards the sky. Press into the knuckle of the palm. And then you make a nice, beautiful triangle. Slowly take your right foot and bring it up. So now you're in that lunge position. Then you take your left, bring it. So you're back in forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And then we pivot up from the pelvis, right? So like we're pivoting up, arms are coming up, hands are coming up. Then we take our hands, press them together for a namaste. And now we go through our whole sequence again, right? To be in our sun salutations, we just do it over and over. So I'm going to go through a whole flow without stopping. So hopefully you can join me. Mountain pose. Forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold. Hands come down. Left foot comes out. Right foot comes back. Push-up plank. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot. Left foot. Forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold. Mountain pose. Namaste. Inhale. Inhale, arms rise up, lifting up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press your feet down. Take your left foot back, then take your right foot back. Now walk up a little bit so you can see it. Inhale, press into the ground for upper push-up plank. Exhale, lower down, right? Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, opposite foot comes forward. Really get that stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, arms reach up overhead. And exhale for namaste. So I'm going to ask some questions now. Answer any questions you may have. So come talk to me. Okay. So if you have any questions, let me know for that sun salutation. Hey, thank you. Over here playing soccer. Get it? You gonna come do some yoga with us? Yeah? Ha 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 ha. He said he's gonna do some yoga with us. Get it? I told you the soccer players, they come out here. Awesome. Alright guys, well, if there's not any questions, I'm going to also post this on YouTube. You can find the link on my website, which is www.creative, C-R-E-A-T-I-V-E, Mindz, M-I-N-D-Z, yoga, Y-O-G-A.com. So you'll definitely be able to see this online, or you can always go to replay, and please share with your friends. Thank you so much for the hearts. That's a great. Hopefully you were able to do a sun salutation, right? It can be really, really beneficial for the body. Maybe you can even play soccer if it comes to the field. But we're signing off. Have a beautiful day.